Oh wow, Borderlands, Mr. Torgue's Arena of Badassery? That sounds like a great game. I gotta get it. Wait, there's stretch goals? Even better. Expansions too? Well, I gotta get those. Well, hell with it. Let's just go all in. Ultimate Vault Hunter pledge gets you everything. Well, that sounds like something that I can put the mortgage off for a month for, doesn't it? My God, this is a lot of boxes. There has to be a better way. There is! Well, look at this. A use for that old Borderlands 3 Special Edition Loot Diamond box that I got? What could possibly be in here? Well, word, look at this. On the top, this is a custom cut box just out of some cardboard that holds all of the tiles. For the record, I've actually pulled out 6 of the little singles. I could fit them in here, but honestly, we just have way too many singles at this point, so I pulled out the 6 most boring ones. Everything else fits in here, and as you can see, if I do this, I've marked where they go to make it easy to put away. There are more compact ways that I could have stored these cards, but none as convenient as storing them like this. This is a Pokemon or Magic the Gathering style quad pocket display. This makes it incredibly easy to flip right to the monster card or the enemy card that I'm looking for. And then it also makes it very easy to choose your Vault Hunter. Amira and Athena. You'll notice on the back, Amira and Athena. Axton and his saber turret and his skills. The one skill you can't see is there on the back. Flak, Gauge. Well, you get the idea. Convenient, super easy during play. Now, gosh, what else could be in here? Let's start with the tokens. This is the only box that remains on the table during play. This is a standard Plano box. You can get these just about anywhere. Pretty common tackle style box. You'll notice I thrown in a couple of small D6s up here. That is because it is an easier way to track wounds on large enemies, in my opinion. Learned that trick from Gloomhaven. Just going to set that to the side. Vault Hunters. Looking for a Vault Hunter? Well, now it is just darned easy, then isn't it? Yes, it is. Bandit enemies includes all your typical ones. Everything in here pretty much except Goliaths. Nice and organized. Clear enough, right? If you're wondering, I do put a little tiny sticker on the bottom so that I can, if I'm unsure about what a model is, I can look down and that's got their initials on it. Other enemies. Your Goliaths, your Skags, your Claptraps, some of your boss type ones like Einak, Piston, Captain Flint, Headshot Psycho, Steve, your unique models, and your Waddle Goblets. Gotta have the Waddle Goblets. And then in this box, terrain and dice. Everything you'd expect Oh, I need to adjust that. Some terrain must be tokens, so those go there. Everything else has the token and the type of terrain in it right now. One thing I haven't gotten around to is I'm going to get some regular chess pieces and throw them in there to represent the black hearts. I just like the look of that. Now, if you could see, these were propped up back there and held in place by... These containers are standard grid style bead organizers. If you just look up a 15 grid bead organizer, these are everywhere. So the remaining very large pieces of terrain, or large hexes. And at the very bottom is the Badassery arena, followed by all of the rules. Now, as we get a little bit closer, you can see a few of the custom things that I have built. Let's pull this out first. This is just a simple foam core holder for two of the bosses, the smaller ones. You notice, yes, they are labeled. The simplest way to save your game is, of course, a baggie. This is called a really useful box. This is the smallest size, and it is exactly the right size to hold all of the mini cards unsleeved. So you saw the event cards tucked back there. These are the only ones I couldn't fit into this, which is just a standard deck box. You can see them everywhere, and this is just all of the large cards, with the exception, of course, of the Vault Hunters and the non-unique enemies. All of which of those are in that folder. The all enemies that I could draw via a random unique event are stored in here for random draws, and not stored in that folder. The token bag gets tucked back with Psycho Reaver. And if we get in close, you can see a little garage here for Badassery. A spot for Iron Bear. And way in the back, Psycho Reaver. I'll go ahead and pull this out so you can get a look at it. I am proud of it. This was actually very complicated to build. Those holes are for the exhaust, and this gap is due to the ledge back here. These are just a little bit of a bump to help Psycho Reaver lie back, which just keeps his chain in a better position for the closing of the box. This generally stays in. All right, now.
We're going right there, good.
Well, I always say anything worth doing is worth doing with style. And I'm looking forward to hunting down bandits and skags the next time my friends and I get together. Now, it's just time to clean up this game room. Claptrap, get the hell in here!